No. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
They say.
I hear.
I hear.
They say. I don't believe it.
The whole city is talking.
You hear it all over.
The cafe.
The opera.
The palace.
The gutter.
They say even met at the pizza.
They say even Beethoven is old future.
Why now?
After so long.
32 years.
I don't believe it. Okay.
They say he shouts it out all day.
I hear he cries it out all night.
He stays in his apartment.
Never goes out.
Not for a year.
Longer.
Must be 70.
Older.
Antonio Salier.
The famous musician.
Shouting it aloud.
Crying it aloud.
Impossible.
Incredible.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I know who started it.
I know who started it.
The old man's valet. The old man's cook.
The valet hears him cry. The cook hears him shouting.
What a story.
What scandal. What is the name of that? What does he cry to propel my
Alone in his house.
all day and all night?
What sins does he shout?
The old fellow. What horrors have you heard? Tell us. What does he cry? What does he cry? What does he cry? Mozart.
Il tuo assassino ti chiede perdono.
Mozart.
Pardon your assassin. God preserve.
There was talk once before, you
us.
know.
32 years ago.
When Mozart was gone.
He claimed he'd been poisoned.
Some said he accused him.
Some said that man was hungry.
But no one believed.
They knew what he died of.
People are sure.
Like everybody else.
But what if Mozart was right?
If he really was murdered.
And by him, our first tell was.
Antonio Salieri.
Can't possibly be true.
It's not actually credible.
Because why?
Why?
Why on earth
would he do it?
And why confess now?
After 32 years.
Perdono il tuo assassino, perdono!
What do you think?
What do you think?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
All the same.
Is it just possible? Did he do it after all?
Vi saluto! Onorite il futuro, Antonio Salieri a vostro servizio. I can almost see you in your ranks waiting for your turn to live. Ghosts of the future, be visible, I beg you. Be visible. Come. Who this dusty old room, yes, and be my confessors. Will you not enter this place? Stay with me till dawn, just till dawn. Ah. Did you hear them? Vienna is a city of slander. Everyone tales tales here. Even my servants. I keep only two now. They have been with me ever since I came here 50 years ago. Oh, the keeper of the razor. Ah, a maker of the cakes. Please me. That's how you. Tonight I do not go to bed at all. How surprised they are. Tomorrow they will be even more surprised. Indeed they will. Oh, you appear to me, ghosts of the future. I need you desperately. This is the last hour of my life. Those about to die. Implore you. Oh. What does it take to make you visible, to raise you up in the flesh, to be my last point? Oh, does it take an invocation? That's how it's always done in opera. Invocation. The only way. Let me try to conjure you, ghosts of the distant future, so that I can see you. To conjure. A ghost of the future. Days of time to come. Appear you, appear posterity. It worked! I can see you. It asked me to return to proper training. You see, I was taught invocation by Gluck. And if he was a true master at it, oh yes, of course, he had to, you see. In his day, that is what people went to the opera for, the raising of gods. Ghosts. I need a little refreshment. Invocation is an exhausting business. I did. Well, it's a little repellent, I admit, but actually, the first sin I have to confess to you is gluttony. It's sticky gluttony. Different kind Italian gluttony. See, all my life, I have never been able to conquer a loss for the sweet treats of northern Italy, where I was born. My parents, there they are. Oh, my parents, here, come. My parents were Italian subjects of the Austrian Empire, a small-town merchant company. This small-town wife. Their notion of place was the tiny town of Lignago. which I could not wait. Hello, of God. Oh, yes. What a superior Habsburg emperor inhabiting a heaven only slightly further off in Vienna here. That's all. You see, all my parents required of God was to keep them forever unnoticed, preserved in mediocrity. My own requirements were very different. You see, I wanted fame, not to deceive you. I wanted to blaze like a comet across the firmament of Europe. But yet you'd only one especial way. Music. Absolute music. I know it's either right or wrong. Absolutely. Not even time can offer that. The music is God's art. Already when I was 10 years old, a stray of sounded notes would make me dizzy or would be falling dead. In my age, 13, my one desire was to join all those composers who had celebrated God's glory through the long Italian past. Every Sunday, I saw him in church, painted on the blazing wall. One night, I went to see him and made a bargain with him myself. I was a sober 16, filled with a desperate sense of right. And I knelt before the God of God, and I prayed with all my soul, Signore, let me be a composer, grant me sufficient pain to enjoy it, and in return, I will live with them, I will be chaste, I will strive to better than offer my will, and I will honor you with martial music all the days of my life. As I said amen, I saw his eyes there.
Bene! Go forth, Antonio. Serve me and mankind, and you will be blessed.
Grazie, and I thought that I am your servant for life. The very next day, a family friend appeared suddenly out of the blue, took me off to Vienna and paid for me to start in music. Shortly after, I met the Emperor of Austria, who favored me and was put on practically beyond all expectations. Clearly, my bargain has been accepted. The same year I left Italy, a young prodigy was touring Europe, a miraculous virtuoso, aged 10. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And now, gracious ladies, obliging gentlemen, I present to you, for one performance only. My last composition entitled The Death of Mozart. Or did I do it? Dedicated to posterity on this, the last night of my life. The place throughout is Vienna of the year. To begin with 1781, I am 31, already a prolific composer to the Austrian court. I own a respectable house and a respectable wife. Teresa. I do not market her, I assure you. No. See, I require only one quality in a domestic companion. Lack of a fire. And in that omission, Teresa was conspicuous. And I also had a prize pupil, Caterina Cavalieri. She was later to become the best singer of her age, but now she was a bubbling student with merry eyes and a sweet, eatable mouth. I was very much in love with Caterina. Well, at least, in lust. But, because of my vow to God, I had never laid a finger on the girl, but except occasionally to impress her diaphragm in the way of teaching her to sing. My ambition burned with an unquenchable flame. Its chief goal was the post of first royal Kapellmeister, then held by Giuseppe Borno. 70 years old and apparently immortal. Sir, I was the most successful young musician in the city of musicians, and now suddenly, without warning, Mozart has come. These are my Viticelli, my little winds, as I call them. You see, the secret of successful living in a large city, always to know to the minute what is being done behind your back.
He's left Salisbury.
He means to give concerts.
Asking for subscribers.
Well, I've heard of Mozart for years, of course. Tales of his prowess were told all over Europe.
He wrote his first symphony at 5.
I hear his first concerto at 4.
I hear he wrote a full opera at 14.
He put it on there, King of Punch.
And how old is he now?
25.
Is he remaining long?
No, he's not departing.
He's here to stay.
You are required to commission a comic opera in German from Playhouse.
Johann von Straub, Royal Chamberlain, a court official with his collarbone.
Why in German? Italian is the only possible language for opera.
Count Orsini Rosenberg, director of the opera, benevolent to all things Italian, especially myself.
The idea of a national opera is dear to His Majesty's heart. He wishes to hear pieces in good, plain German.
Yes, but why comic? It is not the function of music to be funny.
Baron von Schweden, prefect of the Imperial Library, ardent Freemason, and yet to find anything funny. No, for his enthusiasm for old-fashioned music as Lord.
I've heard a remarkable series offered from Mozart just recently. Idomeneo, King of Greece.
I heard that too. A young man trying to impress beyond his abilities. Too much spice, too many no.
Nevertheless, gentlemen, kindly convey the commission to him today.
I believe we are going to have trouble with this young man. He was a child of prodigy that always spelled trouble. His father was Leopold Mozart, a bad-tempered Salzburg musician who dragged the boy endlessly around Europe, making him play the keyboard blindfolded with one finger, and that sort of thing. Child prodigies are always painful. Non è vero, compositor?
No, vi vengono sempre carili, congliani.
Precisamente. Precisamente.
What is it?
Niente. Nothing, Herr Chamberlain. Niente, Signor Pompo.
We meet tomorrow, I believe, on your committee to devise pensions for old musicians.
It is most gracious of you to attend, Reverend.
You're a worthy man, Salvia. You should join our Brotherhood of Masons. We would welcome you warmly.
I would be honored, Reverend.
If you wish, I could arrange initiation from my lodge.
That is more than my due.
Nonsense. We embrace men of talent of all conditions. I may invite young Mozart, also depends upon the impression he...
Yes, yes, of course, Reverend. Honored, indeed, to see in those days in Vienna almost every man of influence was a Mason. The Baron's lodge, by far the most fashionable. As for Mozart, I admit that I was alarmed by his coming. You see, he was praised altogether too much.
Such gaiety of spirit.
Not Jesus, man. That's natural charm.
Really, where does he live?
Here's flat.
Number 11.
The landlady is Madame Weber.
A real bitch.
She takes in male lodgers and has a tribe of daughters.
Mozart was engaged to one of the before.
A soprano named Royce.
She guilted him.
Oh, now he's after another sister.
Constanza.
What do you mean that he was actually engaged to one sister and now wants to marry another?
Exactly.
Her mother's pushing marriage.
His father.
Daddy's worried sick.
Writes him every day.
I think I want to meet him.
He'll be at the Baroness Ball Stains tomorrow night.
Grazie.
Some of his music is to be played.
Ah, restiamo in contatto.
Certamente, signore.
And so to the Baroness Ball Stains I went. That night changed my life. I entered the library to take first a little refreshment. My generous hostess always put out the most delicious confections in that room. Whenever she knew I was coming. Dolce, caramelli, and most especially a miraculous crema alla mascarpone, which is simply cream cheese mixed with granulated sugar and suffused with rum. It was totally irresistible. I had just sat down in a high-backed chair to consume this paradisal dish. Unobservable as it happened to anyone who might come in.
I'm going to tear you to bits with my glass claws.
Before I could rise, it had become difficult to do so.
I'm going to bite you in half with my fang wing, my little little. Oh, you're trembling. I just get that. I think you're going to shit yourself.
Oh, yes.
Oh, but it's going to be on the floor.
Stop it. Come on, here.
Here he comes now. I can hear him coming. Oh, what a melancholy note. Nothing from your boat.
Stop it. Do me freely.
Well, hey, what's Trizon?
What?
T-R-A-Z-O-M. What's that mean?
How should I know?
It's Mozart spelled backwards, shitwit. If you ever married me, you'd be Constanze Joseph.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Oh, yes, you would. Because I'd want everything back since I was married. I'd want to kiss my wife ass.
No, you're not going to kiss anything at this rate. Because your father never going to give his consent.
Oh, you cares about his consent.
You do?
Uh-huh.
You care very much, Roo. You wouldn't admit it.
Would not.
No, you wouldn't. Because you're too scared of him. I know what he says about me, you know. If you marry that dreadful girl, you'll end up lying in straw with beggars for children.
Marry me.
Don't be silly.
Marry me.
Are you serious?
Yes. Answer me this minute, yes or no. Say yes. Then I can go home. Climb into bed. Shit all over the mattress and shout, I did not!
Her ladyship is ready to commence.
Ah! Yes. Oh, come, my dear. Let the music play.
Oh, by all means. Okay, Brazzo.
Cheers, nerd.
And then right away the concert began. I heard it through the door. Some serenade, only vaguely at first. I was too horrified to attend. But presently, the sound insisted. It was a solemn adagio in E flat. It started simply enough, just a pulse in the lowest registers, bassoons, basset horns. It was like a rusty squeeze box. And it would have been comic except the slowness gave it a sort of serenity. And then suddenly, high above it sounded a single note on the oboe when it hung, unwavering, piercing me through, to breath could hold it no longer, and a clarinet that drew it out of me and sweetened it into a phrase of such delight. I had to be trembling. The light flickered in the room and my eyes grew cloudy, but the squeeze box went on, and over the higher instruments wailed and warbled, throwing lines of sound around me. Long lines of pain around me. Oh, pain. Pain, as I had never known it. And I called out to myself, oh God, what is this? What? The squeeze box went on and on, and the pain got deeper into my shaking head, until suddenly I was running, dashing to the side door, stumbling downstairs into the night, into the cold night, into the street, gasping for life. What is this? Tell me, signore, what is this pain? What is this need in the sound, forever unfulfillable, yet fulfilling him who hears it out? Can it be your need? Is it yours? Give me the music sounding from the salon above. The stars gleamed down on the empty street, and I was suddenly frightened. It seemed to me that I had heard a voice of God, and it issued from a creature whose own voice I had also heard, and that was the voice of an obscene child. Now, I ran home and buried myself in work. More students to lower 30 and 40 more. Committees holding home hours to help musicians. More motets and anthems to God's glory, and at night I pray for just one thing. Let your voice enter me. Let me be your conduct. Let me. As for Mozart, I avoided meeting him and sent out my little winds, or whatever scores of his could be found.
6 forte piano sonatas composed in Munich.
Ah, clever.
2 in Mannheim.
Ah, they were all clever.
Ephrasion Symphony. Oh.
And yet, they seem to me completely empty.
A divertimento in D.
The same.
A Cantagione in G.
Convention.
A grand litany in E flat.
Even more. Ah, well, the productions of a precocious youngster. Leopold Mozart's striking son, nothing more. A serenade. There'd obviously been an exception in this work, a sort of accident. I'd visit any composer on a lucky day. Well, had I in fact been simply taken by surprise that the filthy creature could write music at all? Ah, suddenly, I felt immensely cheered. I would seek him out and welcome him myself to Vienna.
Waiting below!
Majesty.
Je suis vraiment impatient!
The Emperor Joseph II of Austria, son of Maria Theresa, brother of Marie Antoinette, adorer of music, provided, of course, it made no demands upon the royal ear. Majesty, I have written a little march in Mozart's honor. May I play it as he comes in?
By all means, court composer, what a delightful idea. Have you met him yet?
Not yet, Majesty.
Breath and fire with what fun! Stretch, bring him up at once! Oh, mon Dieu! I wish we had a competition. Mozart against some other virtuoso. 2 keyboards and concerts. Oh, wouldn't that be fun there?
But not to me, Majesty. In my opinion, musicians are not horses to be run against one another.
Well, there it is!
Herr Mozart.
Splendid! I have a portion of that. Admit it, please.
Majesty, your Majesty's humble slave, let me kiss your royal hand 100,000 times.
No. Play. A little less enthusiasm, I beg you. Come, sir. Come, sir. Laissez-vous. You will not remember, but the last time we met, you were also on the floor. My sister Antoinette remembers it to this day. This young man, almost 6 years old, mind you, slipped on the floor at Schönbrunn, caught a nasty little perver on his head. Have I told you this story?
No.
My sister runs forward and picks him up herself. you know what he does? He jumps directly into her arms, hoopla, just like that. Kisses her on both cheeks and says, will you marry me? Yes or no? Well, Herr Mozart, I don't wish to embarrass you. You know everyone here.
Oh, yes, sire. Have you get told him?
No, I think our esteemed folk composer. A most serious omission. No one who cares for art can afford not to know Herr Xavier. He wrote that delightful little march of Wilson for you.
And it was a trifle.
Nevertheless,
I'm overwhelmed, signore.
idea simply... and pour out of it. Don't be struck.
Endlessly silent. Oh, well done.
Well, then, let it be my pleasure to introduce folk composer Xavier, Herr Mozart.
Ah, finalmente, che gioia che diletto straordinario.
Grazie, signore. Me ne vediamo e benvenuti. Sono commosso. È un onore eccezionale incontrare. Compositore brillante e famosissimo.
Grazie.
Tell me, Mozart, have you received our commission for the opera?
Indeed I have, Majesty. I am so grateful to you I can hardly speak. I swear to you that you will have the best, the most perfect entertainment ever offered the monarch. I've already found the libretto.
Have you? I had not heard of this. Forgive me, Herr Director, I entirely omitted to tell you. May I ask why?
It didn't seem very important.
Not important.
No.
Not me, no. Important. To me. And
Oh, yes. I see that. Yes, of course.
And who, pray, is the father?
Stefani.
A most unpleasant man.
But a brilliant writer.
You say?
The story really is very amusing, Majesty. The whole thing is so... Well, it's really rather saucy, Majesty.
Yes?
Well, it's set in the seraglio. A pasha's harem.
Do you think this is a suitable subject for performance at a national theater?
Yes!
No. I mean, yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Why not? It's funny. It's amusing. But on my honor, Majesty, there's nothing offensive in it. Nothing offensive in the world. It's full of proper German virtues.
Scusate, signore. What are those? Being a foreigner, I'm not sure.
You are being cattivo, folk composer.
No. Not sure,
Well, come then, Mozart. Name us a proper German virtue.
Love, sire. I have yet to see that expressed in any opera. Well answered, Mozart.
Scusate, but I was under the impression one rarely heard anything else expressed in opera.
I mean manly love, signore. Not males afraid of screeching. Or stupid couples rolling their eyes about all that absurd Italian rubbish. I mean the real thing.
And you know the real thing of front, Herr Mozart.
Under your pardon, I think I do, Majesty.
Bravo! You think it will be done?
The first act is already finished.
But it can't be more than 2 weeks since you saw it.
Composing is not hard when you have the right audience to please, sire. A charming reply, Majesty.
By all means, then. Oh, well. Set the fire! I see we are going to have sex and fireworks! Oh, well, au revoir, Monsieur Mozart. Soyez bienvenue au l'école.
Majesté, je suis comblé d'honneur d'être accepté dans la maison du père de télévision. C'est bien mon âme aussi plein de cinéma qui, votre Majesté. C'est un honneur de passer sommeil avec vous.
Well, there it is! I will leave you gentlemen to get
that's your queen.
Good day, Majesty.
Oh, both for Majesty.
Yeah, good day.
Good day. Welcome, Godot. You shall see much more of me. Depend upon it. Thank you.
The bed, eh?
Ben,
I too wish you success with your opera.
well, I'll have it. It's going to be superb. I must tell you, I've already found the most excellent singer for the leading.
Oh, who is that?
Her name's Cavalieri. Caterina Cavalieri. See, she's really German. When she thinks she'll advance her career, she sports an Italian name.
Yes. She is quite right. You see, that was my idea. In fact, she is my prized pupil. Well, she's a very innocent child. Silly in the way of young singers, but, you know, she's only 20. I had kept my hand off that girl, yes, but I could not bear the thought of anyone else's upon her, least of all his.
You're a good fellow, Salieri. And that's a joyous little thing you wrote for me.
I am honored you liked it.
Well, that's all right. I already have it in my head.
Really?
Sir. Let's see if I can remember. May I? The rest is just the same, isn't it?
You have a remarkable memory.
Grazie ancora, signore. Doesn't really work, that force, does it? Let's try the third one. Good.
You got it, but I must go.
Really? Why don't you try a variation?
Thank you. No, I must attend on the Emperor. But it has been delightful to meet you.
But for me, too. Thanks for that delightful march.
Was it then so early that I began to have thoughts of murder? Of course not, at least not in life. No, in art it was a different matter. I decided I would compose a huge, tragic opera, something to astonish the world, and now I knew my theme. I would set the legend of Danaus, who, for a monstrous crime, was chained to a rock for eternity, his head repeatedly struck by lightning. Wickedly, I saw Mozart in that position. In reality, the man was in no danger from me at all. Not yet. The first performance of the abduction from the Seraglio's German expression of manly love. Mozart himself had contrived, where for the occasion, an even more vulgar clothes than usual. As for the music, well, it matched the coat completely. Oh, my dear pupil, Camarina, he had composed like the showest aria I'd ever heard. 10 minutes of scales and ornaments amounting in sound to a vast emptiness. So ridiculous was the piece in fact, so much what might be demanded by a foolish young soprano, that I knew precisely what Mozart must have demanded in return for it. Although engaged to be married, he'd had her. I knew that beyond any doubt the creature had had my darling girl.
Excuse me.
Majesty, may I present my fiancée, Fräulein Weber?
Enchanté, Fräulein.
Majesty.
As you can see, she is a singer herself.
I'm not at home, Majesty. Don't be silly, Mozart.
So Mozart. A good effort. Decidedly that, a good effort.
Did you really like it, sire?
I thought it was very interesting. Yes, a trifle. How shall I say? A trifle. How shall one say, Director?
Too many notes, Majesty.
Very well put. Yes, too many notes.
I don't understand.
Well, don't take it too hard, my dear. You see, there are in fact just so many notes the ear can hear in the course of an evening. You see, I think I'm right in saying that, aren't I, Corsican?
Well, I would say, yes, Majesty. On the whole, yes.
There you are. It's clever, it's German, it's quality work. And there are simply too many notes, you see.
There are just as many notes, Majesty, neither more nor less, as are required.
Well, there it is! I do hope you enjoy it. Oh.
Herr Salieri, is he angry?
Oh, no, not at all. He respects you for your views.
I hope so. Well, what did you think yourself, sir? Did you care for the piece at all?
Yes, of course, Mozart. At its best, it's utterly charming.
Yes, and at other times.
Well, at other times, just occasionally. Katharina's aria, for example, it was excessive.
Well, Caterina is an excessive girl. In fact, she's insatiable. regard the vocal ornament.
All the same, as my revered teacher, the Chevalier Gluck, used to say to me, one must avoid music that smells of music.
What does that mean?
Music, which makes one aware too much of the virtuosity.
Gluck is absurd.
What do you say?
I mean, he spent all his life modernizing opera, but he creates characters so lofty it sounds as if they shit Mark.
Excuse me.
No, but it's too much. Gluck said, a chevalier. What's a chevalier? I'm a chevalier. The Pope made me a chevalier when I was still wet in my bed. We'll see. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Only stupid parts use titles.
I mean, such as court composer.
What? Oh. My father's right again. You know, this padlock my mouth. Actually, I shouldn't speak at all.
No. I'm just being what the Emperor would call a party. Well, you'd like to introduce me to your charming fiancé.
Oh, of course. This is Herr Court Composer Xavier. Well, I did.
Delighted to have Fräulein.
How do you do, Excellency?
You are you not, the sister of the Lord Gervais of the Scotland?
Oh, I am, Excellency.
Beauty herself, but you exceed her far, if I may observe.
Thank you.
Well, it is obvious you two have found un tesoro rare.
Oh, very much.
Well, good evening to you both.
Good night, sir, and thank you. Come down.
As I watched her walk away on the arm of the preacher, I felt the lightning thought strike. Have her for Catharina. Oh, abomination, never in my life had I entertained a notion so sinful.
Mary!
He's wildly scrambling.
Please away, the old me.
Oh, he has pupils.
Only 3.
My Sophie.
He's embarrassing.
Please.
Even
practical.
Praise my life. Right.
only that life.
And how nice you going?
7 months in this city and not one job. Got to be tried again, is that it?
Of course it is.
But I know what goes on in this city, and so do you. Vienna is completely in the hands of foreigners, don't you think? What swaps like Kapellmeister Bono,
Please, you're in the man's house.
court composer Salieri. Now, you didn't see his last opera, The Chimney Sweep, did you?
Of course I did.
Dog shit! Oh, dry dog shit! From here to resurrection. Not one interesting modulation all night. I mean, Salieri, Salieri is, I do believe, a musical idiot.
That's like great.
He often has.
But why are Italians so terrified by the slightest complexity in music? I just show them one chromatic passage and they faint. Oh, I see. Morboso!
Oh, it's on point.
No wonder the music in this court is so dreary. You look like a toad. I mean, you're gobbling like a toad. You would do best to retire tonight. For your own sake, huh? Good night. No, please, your hand, please, first. Give me a post, sir. That is not in my power at all. The Princess Elizabeth is looking for an instructor. One word from you could secure the post for me. I regret that is solely in the recommendation of court composer Salieri. Well, you know that I'm the best musician in Vienna? Do you? The devil take a lot of them. Nothing but cabals and cliques everywhere you look. What's here for an honest German fellow? The girl who doesn't like me. The girl who doesn't like me. The
girl who doesn't like me can kick out my ass instead.
Barely 1 month later, that talk of revenge became more than harder. Once again, believe it or not, I'm in the safe, concealing chair in the Barrington's library, consuming the same delicious dessert.
And now,
Party. Celebrating the New Year's Eve, I'm on my own, my dear wife Teresa, visiting her parents in Italy.
I want to measure your cash.
Well, definitely not. What to let it stand me all fair and loving for
If you don't let me, you won't be allowed to play again.
Well, choose something else.
I've chosen that.
Oh.
Now get up.
Oh, yes, you do. It's part of the tennis.
17 inches. Need the ankle.
oh, sir, if you please. Come down off that table now.
Now, look, Mother, don't be...
Maybe we'll see you later. Get out of here. Go. Go. Give it up. Now. Do you realize what you've done?
No, what?
You just lost your reputation, that's all. You're now a loose girl.
Don't be so silly.
You're a married woman, for God's sake.
And what of it?
The young wife does not allow her legs to be handled in public. Couldn't you at least handle your own ugly legs?
What? Oh, of course. They're not as good as Aloysius. My sister has perfect legs. We all know that.
Look, you know what you've done. You shamed me. That's all. Shamed me.
So ridiculous.
Shamed me in front of them.
You? You? Oh, that's a laugh. Because if there's any shame around here, Lovey, it's mine.
What do you mean?
You've only had every pupil that came to you.
That's not true.
Every single female pupil.
Name them. Name them.
The Arheimer girl. The Rosenbeck girl. Katharina Cagliari. Oh, that sly little horse. She wasn't even your pupil. She was Salieri. Which, my dear, he'd run reason like he has hundreds and you have none. He doesn't drag them into bed.
Of course he doesn't. He can't get it up. That's why. Have you heard his music? That's the sound of someone who can't get it up. At least I can do that.
Sick of you.
Nobody ever said I couldn't do that.
Get apart. I hate you. I hate you forever and ever and ever and ever. I hate you.
Don't cry. Please don't cry. No, I can't bear it when you cry. Ow! I can't bear it when you cry. I just want you to look cheap. Keep your eyes, that's all. Here. Beaten. Beaten. I'm your slave. Howdy, Marini. Marini Beanie.
Hey.
I understand we're like a little lamb. There you're supposed. Here, do it. But,
No.
Batti mio tesoro.
No.
Italy Winsly Tiggly Coo.
Stop that. Hey, Wendy had a bit. Sugar cake made a split. Oh, my good. Thank you, Wendy.
Be harder. Oh, I cast myself into stinking myself.
Oh, see?
Good evening.
Excellency?
How long have you been here?
I was asleep until a second ago. Are you two quarreled?
No, no, of course not.
Yes, we are. He's been very irritated.
Carol, here. Tonight is the time for New Year's resolutions. Irritating, lovely lady cannot surely be one of yours. May I suggest that you bring us each a sorbetto from the dining room?
But why don't we all go to the table?
Oh, no, Herr Salieri is right. You bring him here for your punishment.
Stop.
Come now. I can keep your wife company. There cannot be a better peace offering than a sorbetto of...
I'm honored, Signore. Of course. Vite?
He's a love, really.
Yes. And lucky to getting you. You are, if I may say so, astonishing.
Really? Not very much.
On the other hand, your husband does not appear to be so private.
We're desperate, sir.
What?
We've no money and no prospects of any. That's the truth.
I don't understand. I thought he gave many public concerts.
Well, they don't pay enough. What he needs is pupils, illustrious pupils. Oh, his father calls us spendthrifts, but that's unfair. I manage as well as anyone could. There simply isn't enough. Please, don't tell him I talked to you.
No. This is only between us now. How can I help?
Well, my husband needs security. So if only he could find regular employment, everything would be all right. Is there nothing at court?
Not at the moment.
Well, Princess Elizabeth needs it too.
Really? I hadn't heard.
One word from you and the post would be his. Other pupils would follow in one.
Oh, dear. He's coming back.
Please, you can't imagine what a difference it would make.
Well, we can't speak of it now, can we?
Well, when? Please.
Can you come and see me tomorrow? Hello.
I can't do that.
I'm a married man.
Well, the same.
When does he work?
The afternoon.
I'm at 3.
I couldn't possibly.
Yes or no? In his interests. So I've done it. Invited her, spoken a lot. What that vow made in church. Virtue, chastity, and all of that. What did she think of me, this careful Italian, sincere friend, or hopeful seducer? Would she come? I had no idea. And if she did, how would I behave? I had no idea of that either. The next afternoon, I waited in a fever. Was I actually going to seduce a young wife of 2 months' standing? Pardon me. No, not. What bad. Yes, badly was the word. There she was on the stroke. She'd come. She'd come. Ah, signora.
Excellency.
Grazie tanto. Benvenuta. Via. Well, you have come.
I should not have done. My husband would be frantic if he knew. He's a very jealous man.
Oh, you are looking even prettier than you were last night, if I may say so.
So very much. I brought you some manuscripts by Wolfgang. When you see them, you'll understand how right he is for royal appointments. Will you look at them, please, while I wait?
Do you mean now?
Yes. I have to take them back with me, otherwise he doesn't make copies. These are all the originals.
Oh, now come, sit down. Here, let me offer you something special. Cavalloli de Venere. Nipples of a Venus. The Roman chestnuts and brandy sugar.
Thank
Oh,
you.
do try. They were made especially for you. And
Well, then, I better hadn't I? Just one. How very much?
That's delicious.
yes, aren't they? Ah, have enough.
I couldn't possibly.
Yes, I think you are the most generous girl in the world.
Generous?
Yes, that's my word for you. Last night when I saw you, I thought Constanza marched too stiff a name for that girl. So I shall rechristen her Generosa, La Generosa, and then I'll write a glorious song for her under that title, and she shall sing it just for me.
My sister is the singer, sir.
La Generosa. Now, don't tell me it's going to prove inaccurate, my name.
Oh, what name do you give your wife, Excellency?
I'm not an excellency. And I call my wife Signora Salgueri. But if I name her anything else, it would be La Statua. She's a very upright lady.
Well, is she here now? I'd like to meet her.
Alas, no. No. She's visiting her parents in Italy. Constance. Tomorrow evening I dine with the Emperor. One word from me recommending your husband as tutor to the Princess Elizabeth. That invaluable post is his. Please. When I speak to His Majesty on matters musical, no one contradicts me.
Thank you.
But surely service of that sort deserves a little recompense in return.
A little.
The size of his
One?
one, the there. Dozen.
I fancy that's fairness enough.
A pinching, it's a pinching. Seems somewhat small pace. You're close to every musician in Vienna is hoping for.
What do you mean?
Is it not clear?
No, not at all.
Another pity, 1,000 hits.
Please. What you just said!
Good now,
I am going. I'm getting.
No, please, listen to me. No.
I must go, please.
I am a clumsy man. You think me sophisticated, I'm not anymore. Take a true look, you see, I have no cunning. I live on anything sweet means I never see with it before. Last night I saw you. I envied Mozart to the depths of my soul, and out of that envy came stupid thoughts. For one, silliness. Second, I daren't imagine how the vast store you so obviously possess that you might spare me one coin of tenderness that your rich husband does not need, and spare me also. I amuse.
Both are so bright. You are wicked.
He said that.
Oh, what's the performance? Be very careful with that one, meaning you. Well, he doesn't come, of course.
Of course.
But not that comic, actually. I mean, you are acting a pretty obvious role. Aren't you, dear? Oh, a small town boy. Oh, and all the time. Clever as cutlet. Oh. Oh, are you? Oh, Mozart thought I smack his body. He rather likes it. Would you like if I scolded you a bit and smacked your body too?
Dare you! Why, you silly common girl! Forgive. Let us confine our talk to your cousin. He's a brilliant keyboard player, no question but that. Princess Elizabeth also requires a tutor in vocal music, and I'm not convinced he is the man for that. I will look at the piece that you have brought and decide if he is mature enough. I will study them overnight. And you will study my proposal. Hmm? Not to be vague. That is the price. Good afternoon. Fiasco. Sordid. He saw it as sheer. Sweating, sordid. Worse than I'd actually. To be this much in sin feels ridiculous as well. Ah, nobile! Nobile, Salieri! What has he done to me, this Mozart? Or he came like this. Did I blackmail women, toy with adultery? No, all growing, slipping, growing rottenly. All right. Here. It said these were his original scores. First and only drafts of the music. And if they looked like their copies, they showed no corrections of any kind. It was puzzling. Suddenly alarming. What was evident was that Mozart was simply transcribing music. Completely finished in his head. And finished as most music is never finished. His place One note, and there would be diminishment. Displace one phrase, the structure would fall. Here again. Only now in abundance with the same sounds I'd heard in the library. Same crushed harmonies. Glancing collisions. Agonizing delights. The truth was clear. That serenade had been no accident. Now, I was staring through the gauge of those meticulous ink strokes at an absolute beauty. Capisco. I know my fate. For the first time. I feel my emptiness as Adam felt his mate. Tonight at an inn somewhere in this city stands a giggling child who can put down on paper without actually setting down his billiard cue casual notes, which turn my most considered ones into lifeless scratches. Grazie, signore. You gave me the desire to serve you, which most men never know. And saw to it that the service was shameful in the ears of the server. Grazie. Grazie, tante. And put into me perception of the incomparable which most men never know. And then ensure that I would know myself, whatever mediocre. What is my fault? Until this day I have pursued virtue with rigor. I have labored long hours to relieve my fellow men, and I have worked and worked and worked. You know how hard I've worked. The talent to allow me. Solely. In the end, practice of the art which alone makes the world comprehensible to me, I might hear your voice. Now I do hear it. There's only one name. Mozart. Mozart. Sniggering, conceited, infantine, Mozart! Never mind 1 minute, you have another person. Shit talking Mozart in his body's cracking wife. Him you have chosen to be your sole conduct. And my only reward. Sublime privilege is to be the sole person alive in this time who shall clearly recognize your incarnation. Grazie. Grazie, grazie, ancora! So be it. From this time, we are enemies. I are not accepted. Do you hear me? I'll not accept it. They say God is not mocked. I tell you, man is not mocked. I am not mocked. Dio injusto. You are the enemy. I name thee now. Revico eterno. In this I swear to my last breath. I shall block you on earth as far as I am able. What use, after all, is man, if not to teach God his lessons? Before I tell you what happened next, God's answer to me, and indeed Constance's, and all the horrors that followed. Let me stop. You see, the bladder, being a human appendage, is not something you ghosts need concern yourselves with yet. But now I, being alive, so very, I'm at its constant call. Now, when I return, I'll tell you of the war I fought with God through his preferred creature, Mozart, called Amadeus, in the waging of which, of course, the creature had to be destroyed. I have been listening to the cats in the courtyard, and they are all singing Rossini. It is obvious the cats have declined as badly as composers. Domenico Scarlatti owned one which would actually stroll across the keyboard, picking out passable subjects for fugue. But that was the Spanish cat of the Enlightenment. It appreciated counterpoint. Nowadays, all cats appreciate coloratura. Like the rest of the public. This is now the very last hour of my life. And you must understand me, not forgive me. I do not seek forgiveness, though I was a good man, as the world calls good. And what use was it to me? See, goodness could not make me a good composer. Was Mozart good? Goodness is not in the furnace of art. On that dreadful night of the manuscripts, my life acquired a terrible and thrilling focus, the blocking of God in one of his purest manifestations. I had the power to see God needed Mozart to let himself into the world, and Mozart needed me to get him worldly advancement. So it would be a battle to the end, and Mozart was the battleground. The first thing that happened. Barely 1 hour later, Constanza was back at 10 o'clock at night. Ah, signore.
My husband's soiree at Baron von Sweeten, a concert of Sebastian Bach. He didn't think I would like it.
I see. I will ring if we require anything. Get out.
Well, where do we go then?
What?
We do it here. Why? Shall we get on with it?
Your manuscripts are there, please. Take them and go now at once.
Shit!
Via, do not return.
Rotten
Bastard! Via!
shit! Shit!
You see how it was. I would have liked her. Yes, just then more than ever, but now I wanted nothing petty. You see, my quarrel was not with Mozart. It was through him, to God, who loved him so, Amadeus. The next afternoon, when Katharina came for her lesson, I made the same halting speech about chords of tenderness, and I dubbed the girl La Generosa. She consumed 20 nipples of Venus, kissed me with brandied breath, and slipped easily into my bed, where she remained, my mistress, many years behind my good wife's back. Ah. And I soon erased in sweat the sense of his little body, the creatures preceding me. So much for my vow of sexual virtue. The same evening I went to the palace, and I resigned from all my activities to help the lot of poor musicians. So much for my vow of social virtue. And then I went to the emperor and recommended a man of no talent whatever to instruct the princess.
Summer! So bad, surely. What is Mozart?
Majesty, I cannot with a clear conscience recommend Mozart to teach worldly no one. He hears too many stories.
They just made it go.
Ah, one of them I regret relates to a protege of mine, a very young singer. God bless his majesty, what?
I see. Well, let me have some of that. I dare say he can't do much harm. To be frank, son Harry, no one can do much harm musically to Princess Elizabeth.
Mozart certainly did not suspect me, and the Emperor announced the appointment in his usual way.
Well, there it is.
Ah, it was a most serious loss as far as Mozart was concerned.
His list of pupils hardly moved.
Six at home and flower child.
Oh,
Oh, poor fellow! I, by contrast, prospered. Now this is the extraordinary truth. I had expected anger from God. None that came. None. Instead, incredibly, in 84 and 85, I think we regarded as infinitely the superior composer. And this despite that these were the years in which Mozart composed his best keyboard concerti and string quartets.
Haydn calls the quartet Eisbergpack.
Ah, they were, but no one heard them.
And Sweeten called the concerti sublime.
Yes, they were, but no one noticed. The Viennese heard each unique concerto and greeted it with the squeals of pleasure reserved for a new style and body. Each was played once and totally forgotten. I alone was empowered to recognize them fully for what they were. The most perfect things created by man in the whole of history. But by contrast, my operas were played everywhere and saluted by everyone. I composed a Semiramis for Munich.
Rapturous indeed.
I wrote a fine opera for Vienna, La Grata de Trofonio. And I finally finished my tragic opera, Dante, and produced it in Paris.
Stupendous reception.
Take the room.
Your name thanks
Throughout the empire.
It was incomprehensible. Almost as if I were being pushed deliberately from triumph to triumph. I filled my head with golden opinions. Yes, and this house with golden furniture.
Mozart heard your comedy last night. He said you should be made to clean up your own mess.
People are outraged by it.
He empties toys, and now Van Sweeten's angry with him.
Lord, I thought he was a very little pet.
Mozart was asked please to write an Italian opera.
Italian opera. Correct. My kingdom.
And the barrier scandalized.
Why? Why? What is the theme of it?
Figaro. The Marriage of Figaro. A disgraceful play of Beaumarchais. That's all he can find to waste his talent on. A vulgar farce.
When I reproved him, he said I reminded him of his father. Noblemen lusting after chambermaids, their wives dressing up in stupid costumes, anyone could penetrate in a second. Why set such rubbish?
Because I want to do a piece about real people, Baron. And I want to set it in a real place. The boudoir. Because that, to me, is the most exciting place on earth. Under clothes. Sheets still warm from a woman's body, even a pinch pot burning under the bed. Mozart! I want life, Baron, not boring legends.
I'm sorry, it is reason Amadeus for the legend. That is not for the French.
Really, it is impossible to fall in French except with real laugh.
I had assumed that now that you had joined our brotherhood of masons, that you would choose more elevated themes.
Elevate. The only thing a man should elevate is his doodle. You are provoking, sir. Does everything have to be a joke with you? Well, excuse language, Barry, but really, why must we go on forever with these gods and heroes?
Because they go on forever.
That's why. Opera is here to ennoble us, Mozart. You and me, as well as the Emperor. It is an aggrandizing art. It celebrates the eternal in man and not the ephemeral, the goddess in woman and not the laundry.
Well said, sir.
Well said, sir. Yes, exactly. I don't understand you. You're all up on purchase, but it doesn't hide your asshole. You don't give a shit about gods and heroes. They're bored, don't you think? Bored, bored, bored. I mean, all serious authors written this century are boring. Except for Luke Sorkin's My Little Man. Look at us. Look at us. Poor dainty mouths. What a perfect portrait. I'd love to write just this second of time, this now as you are. Their changes of thinking imperative, it's Mozart. I must speak to the Emperor at once, huh? Their prefect thinking, ignore it, Mozart. They're making opera with this vulgarity, and have court composer thinking, tell them Mozart. What did he finally know about music? And how Mozart himself in the middle thinking, I am just a good fellow. Why do they all disapprove of me? That is why opera is important, Baron. Because it's realer than any play. See, a dramatic poet would have to set those thoughts down one after the other to represent a second of time. The composer can set them down all at once, and still they can hear one of them. It's an astonishing device for vocal quartet. I tell you, I once write a finale lasting half an hour. A quartet. Tell me, quintet. I mean, sextet. On and on, wider and wider, all sounds multiplying and rising together, and then together making a sound entirely new. I'll bet you that's how God hears them. Millions of sounds assembling at once and mixing in the ear. Oh, and imagine it. That's our job. That's our job. We composers. To combine the inner minds of him and him and him and her. The thoughts of chambermaids and court composers. And turn the audience to God. And I'm sorry, I talk nonsense all day. It's incurable. Astounding. My tongue is, my heart is, no. You're a good person under all your nonsense. I know that. He'll make a fine new Brother Mason, won't he, Salier?
Oh, better than mine, sir.
Just try, my friend, to be more serious with your case. Yeah.
Buona fortuna, Mozart.
Grazie, signore. Stop frowning, Herr Chamberlain. I'm a jackass. It's easy to be friends with a jackass. Just shake his hand. Tell the Emperor his opera's finished. Finished? Right here, in my noodle. The rest is just scribbling. Goodbye. He's going to be proud of you. You'll see.
That young man, really
Very lively.
intolerable.
How could I stop? How could I block this opera of Figaro? Incredible to hear, but in 6 weeks' time, the creature had finished the entire score.
Figaro is complete. The first performance will be on May the 1st.
So soon.
There is no way we can stop it.
I have an idea, non dico l'idea.
What?
Mi ha detto che non te letto nel teatro.
Sì.
What is this? Ditemi. Noi della storia ha provvisto il belletto dei sviluppi.
Uno barretta.
Precisamente.
Oh, capisco! Ma che meraviglia! Oh, perfetto! Veramente ingegnoso, eh?
you know.
Please, I think they all right. The piano. How many rounds do you want me to sing, eh? Twice.
Twice.
Okay. Don't feel that? No. Mozart. Yes, Herr Director. A word with you. Right away.
Certainly, what is it?
I would like to see a score of Figaro.
Oh, yes, why?
Just bring it here to me.
But,
Into my hand, please. Now tell me, did you not know the Emperor has expressly forbid ballet in his opera? Ballet, such as occurs in your third act.
oh, that is not a ballet, Herr Director. That is a dance. It takes place in Figaro's wedding.
Ah, exactly.
A dance. But the Emperor doesn't mean to prohibit dancing when it's part of the story. He made that law to prevent the insertion of stupid ballet, like in French opera. And quite right, too.
It is not for you, Herr Mozart, to interpret the Emperor's edict, merely to obey. Taking out what would never have been put in. Now, sir, perhaps in the future, you will obey imperial commands.
But if all that goes, there'll be a hole right at the climax of the story.
What happened to Rilani?
Salieri! This is Salieri's idea. Don't be upset.
How did he think of that? Nothing I had ever done could possibly have made him think of that on his own. Had God given him the idea?
It's a conspiracy. I can smell it. I can smell it. What do you expect me to do? The first performance is 2 days off.
Right, it's over.
Right, it's over.
That is your forte, is it not? Writing at speed.
Not when the music's perfect. Not when it's absolutely perfect as it is. Perfect. I shall appeal to the Emperor. I'll go to him myself. I'll hold a rehearsal especially for him.
The Emperor does not attend rehearsal.
He'll attend this one. You make no mistake, he'll attend this one, then he's gonna deal with you.
The issue is simple. Write your act again today or withdraw the opera. That is fine.
You shitpot! Ignorant! Arrogant! You click sneaky old shitpot! Cannot see me broken shit! Broken shit! Broken shit! I'll hold the rehearsal. You'll see. The Emperor will come. You'll see!
What do you say? Okay.
You'll all see! I am forbidden. I am forbidden. But of course, you know that already.
No, what?
No matter.
Look, young, permit me if you wish. I will speak to the Emperor myself, ask him to attend a rehearsal.
You would.
I cannot promise he will come, but I can try.
Sir, with all due respect, I think...
No, please. Of course, I did nothing whatever in the matter. And yet, to my total stupefaction, in the middle of the final rehearsal at Figaro next day.
That's the fireworks! That's the fireworks, ladies and gentlemen!
It's hardly like the usual practice we have
I can't wait for the football, I assure you.
Shakespeare wants to know it.
Majesty. Majesty!
What did this mean? Was this proof that God had finally decided to defend Mozart against me? Was he engaging with me at last?
Your Majesty! I am so grateful to you, I can hardly express
Ah, say nothing. One thing about the event certainly seemed more than coincidence. The Emperor arrived at precisely the moment when the dance music would have begun had not it been entirely stopped. The Emperor and all of us watched the action proceed in total silence.
don't understand. Is it modern?
No! No, Majesty.
Well, then what?
The hair director has removed a dance that would have occurred at this point.
Why was it done?
At your own regulations, sire. No ballet in your own.
Majesty, this is not a ballet. It is a part of the wedding. It's entirely necessary for the story.
Well, it certainly looks very odd the way it is. I can't say I like it.
But why?
Do you mind, Roseberg?
It's not a question of liking. Your own edict requires.
Yes, but all the same, this is nonsense. And look at them, they look like waxwork up there. I don't like waxwork.
Nor do I, Majesty.
Well, who would? What do you think, Orphan?
Well, Italians are fond of waxwork, Majesty. Our religion is largely based upon
You are being cattivo again, Court Composer.
Your Majesty, Count Rosenberg is very worried that if the music is put back in, it will create the most unfortunate precedent. One will have thereafter to endure hours of dance in opera.
I do think we can guard against that, strike. I really do think we can guard against hours of dance. Please restore him, Mozart's music. You will oblige me, Rosenberg.
I wish to hear Mozart's music. Do you understand?
Thank heavens! Oh, thank you, Majesty. Thank you. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you, sire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No. A little enthusiasm, I think.
Excuse me.
Well, there it is!
So Figaro was produced in spite of my efforts. I watched it happen from my box. It was a considerable deed for me. And yet, I was strangely excited. My lord! My poor Martin, what Now, set we Certainly I heard the second act. The restored third act of the astounding order. What shall I say to you, who will one day hear this final act for yourself, and you will, or whatever else may pass away, this must remain. The sea, the night, and the summer stars. Pinprick stars gleam down on sable summer. Lie the red-faced board. And I saw a woman dressed in her maid's clothes. Hear her husband's heart, the first tender words he had offered in years. Only because he thinks she is someone. Could one catch a real moment? melted sight. And through my tears, I saw the Emperor yawn.
What?
Most ingenious, Mother. You're coming along nicely. I do think we must omit encores in future. It really does make things far too long. You know, make a note of that, Brother.
Majesty.
Oh, gentlemen! Gentlemen, good night to you. Attend me, Brother.
Majesty.
Come.
Herr Salieri.
Yes,
What did you think? Do you think I'm coming along nicely?
Peace is extraordinary. I think it is marvelous. Yes.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the best opera yet written. That's what it is. And only I could have done it. No one else let me.
Rosenberg is furious.
He'll never forgive Mozart. He'll do anything to get back at him.
So it was not hard to get the opera pencil. I saw to it. Through the person, of course, of the resentful director that during the entire year, Figaro was played only 9 times. My defeat turned into a victory. Ah, yes. But God's answer to me remained as inscrutable as ever was he, taking any notice of me at all.
It was withdrawn, and absolutely no plan.
I congratulate with you, my friend, but if the public does not like one's work, one must accept the fact gracefully, and certainly the public did not like his work.
It's too complicated.
Tiresome. And all those weird puns.
Oh, and never a good bang at the end of a song, so you know what it's like.
Obviously, I would not have to plot too hard against his operas in the future. The Viennese could be relied upon to destroy those on me. I must concentrate on the man. So I decided to see him as much as possible to learn all I could of his weaknesses.
How do England? That England loves music? That's the answer.
We are yet to begin. In the family response Captain's library that proved fated to be the scene of gasoline encounter between us. And once again, too, the compensating creme à la mascarpone.
See, I was there when I was a boy. People loved me. I've had more kisses than you've had cake.
Oh,
When
well,
I was a child, people adored me.
well, perhaps they will again. Why don't you go to London and try?
Because I have a wife and child and no money.
Oh.
I wrote to Papa to tell him to take the boy off my hands just for a few months so I could go. And he refused. The real thing is he's jealous. Under everything, he's jealous of me. He'll never forgive me for being cleverer than he is. I'll tell you a secret. Leopold Mozart is just a jealous, frightful turd. And I actually detest him.
Leopold Mozart.
Leopold Mozart. Leopold Mozart is dead.
Do not despair. The death is inevitable, my friend.
How will I go to hell? What do you mean? In the world? There's no one else.
Oh.
There's no one who understands all the misery that's around it. I can't see it. He watched for me all my life, and I betrayed him.
No.
I just fought against him. I played dance, and played billiards, and fooled about, married when he begged me not to. I left him alone, in an empty house, with that woman to kill.
Oh, God, now listen to me. Do not accuse yourself. Lean upon me if you care to. Lean upon me. So rose the ghost father in Don Giovanni. A father more accusing than a hereafter. So rose the figure of a guilty libertine cast into hell. I looked on the sun, and from his ordinary life he made his art. We were both ordinary men, he and I, but he from the ordinary created legends, while I from legends created only the ordinary. Could I not have stopped my war, shown him some? Oh yes, my friends, at any time, if he above had shown me one drop of it, yet every day I set to work, I prayed, I still pray. You understand? Make this one good in my ears, just this one. One. But would he ever? I heard my music, calm in convention, not one breath of spirit to lift it off the shallows, and I heard his. The spirit singing through it. I stopped to my ears. I heard his comedy of the seduction of two sisters close upon me. Thus two old women. A Lord, I can't stand up and brutalize two average girls. Turn me to the their song of surrender, sweeter than the song in heaven. Grant this to me! Grant this to me! Oh. No. No. No, I do not need you, Salieri. I have a mode song. Better for you to be silent. The creatures giggled. Oh, it was actually the laughter of God. I had to end it. I had to end it. There was only one way. Starvation. Starve out the God. Reduce the man to destitution. How do you fare today?
Bad. I have no money. No prospect of any.
Well, it would not be too hard. Surely. That we
What
find him a post.
On the danger of the Emperor. Majesty, there is nothing available at the moment.
There's chamber composer. Now, but look at this.
Mozart to follow through.
I won't have him say I drove him away. You know what the time he has.
Well, then, grant him looks post to Majesty, but not the salary. No, that would be wrong.
Look up 2,000 florins a year. What's in your pocket?
200. Light payment, yes, but for light work.
Perfectly fair. I'm obliged to for it.
Majesty, easily done. You see, like many men obsessed with being thought generous, the Emperor Joseph was quite essentially stingy.
Mozart! Voodoo! Face! Oh, man!
It's a damned insult. It's not enough to keep a melted cheese for a week.
Regarding as a token.
When I was young, they gave me boxes, and now it's tokens. And for what? Come to fireworks. Wait for 100 days.
Well, I'm sorry to make you angry. I would not have suggested it, and I know you'd be distressed.
You suggest?
Well, I regret I was not able to do more.
Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. You are kind.
No, please.
You're truly a kind man.
No,
I'm a
please,
monster.
no.
You make me ashamed, you excellent man.
No. A little less enthusiasm. Look on. What is?
Oh, I sometimes get cramps in my stomach.
I'm sorry.
No, excuse me. It's nothing, really.
Well, I will see you again soon.
Yes.
Why not visit me?
I will. I promise.
Bennett, my friend. My new friend. Now, if ever was the moment for God, rush. I waited, and you know what? I had just ruined Mozart's career at court, and God rewarded me by granting me my dearest wish.
Kapellmeister Bono.
The Kapellmeister Bono. Kapellmeister Bono is dead.
And you are appointed.
By royal decree to fill his place.
First Royal and Imperial Kapellmeister to our cause. Dear Salieri! There it is!
I met Mozart next in the French.
Congratulations, sir!
I thank you. Well, to you both. Obviously, there was a change. For the worst, his eyes gleamed oddly like a dog when the light catches. I hear you are not well, my friend.
I'm not. My pain stay with
Well,
me.
how, wretch? What can it be?
Also, I sleep badly. I have bad dreams.
Dream?
Always the same one. Figure comes to me, cloaked in black. And this. It has no face. Just black. Like a mask. What can it mean, do you think?
Surely you do not believe in dreams.
Oh, no, of course not, really.
Surely you do not, madam.
I never dreamed, sir. Things are unpleasant enough to me awake.
Well, it's all fancy, of course.
If Wolfgang had proper work, he might dream less. First, Kapellmeister.
Stop, sir! Please! Excuse us, sir. We are well enough. Thank you.
No, I said
black figures with masked faces.
He broods too much on his father, I fancy. Also, his circumstances make him anxious.
They've moved house again.
The rocket Sangaster. Number 970.
They must be desperate.
It's a real slum.
Does he own money at all, apart from his boat?
None whatever.
I hear starting with Becky. They say he's been lent to 20, Brother Mason.
Really?
And they're giving him money.
Yes, of course they would. They'd forgotten the Masons. Naturally, they would relieve him of how stupid. There could be no finally finishing him with the Masons there to help. Now, as long as he asked, they would continue to supply his want. How could I stop it?
Lord, most displeasing.
Oh, is he? Oh.
This is not good, brother. The lodge was not created for you to beg from. What else can I do? Give concerts as you used to do. I have no subscribers left, Baron. I am no longer fashionable. I am not surprised. You write tasteless comedies which give offense. I have warned you often enough. You did. I was meant to. I shall send some of you to the box tomorrow. You can arrange them for my Sunday concerts. She'll have a small fee. Thank you. I cannot live by arranging bark!
Ah, a generous fellow.
All the same, I'll have to do it. If he were to turn the lodge against me, I'd be finished.
Absolutely true.
My brother is virtually keeping now.
Look, it's embarrassing, I know, but you must allow me to relieve you also. It is the duty of a Mason to help. How much more so of a friend?
Not another word. I would never take money from you. Our friendship is worth all the gold in the world. You know that.
You overwhelm me.
Manage. Just think. Things are looking up already. I've had a marvelous new proposal from Chickanator. The Newman Brothers Lodge.
Chickanator the actor.
Yes. He wants me to write him a vaudeville. For your name, people, for the German people. Well, isn't it a marvelous idea? He's already offered me half the receipt when we open.
Nothing in advance.
He said he couldn't afford anything. Well, I know it's not much of an offer, but a popular piece about brotherly love could celebrate everything we believe is basic.
Yes. Certainly could. Oh, good God, why not? Put the Masons into it.
Into an opera? I could.
No. Of course, yes.
Say, what an idea.
No, our rituals are secret for the Dutch.
I didn't copy exactly. I could adapt a little.
It would be in a great cause.
Yes, brotherly love.
Brotherly love.
Secret?
Secret. Good. And if that didn't finish him off with the Masons, nothing would.
Nothing gets so heavy, nothing gets so schön. La 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 la. Ich hab mich so etwas gehört und gesehen. La 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 la. Ich hab mich so etwas gehört und gesehen. La 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 la.
Mozart is delighted with himself.
He's writing a secret opera and won't tell anyone it's seen. It's really too tiresome.
So me. He told me everything. Secret ceremonies, initiation ceremonies, ceremonies with blindfolds. All rituals copied from the masons he sat at home, preparing his own destruction. A home where life grew daily more grim.
I'm cold. I'm cold all day. I'm surprising since we haven't any firewood.
Papa was right. We did exactly as he said. Beggar.
Don't be fault.
Huh?
Kept you a baby all your life.
No, I don't understand. You always loved Papa.
Oh, did I?
Did you call me so often?
I hated him.
What?
He hated me.
Now that's absurd. He loved us both very much, didn't he? I mean,
Oh, Anne's gone.
yes, you are, little wife from my heart.
You remember that fire we had last night? Because it was so cold, you couldn't even get into it, huh? Remember? All those old papers going up. What a blaze! Oh, my dear. All those old papers were just all your father's letters. Every single one he wrote since the day we were married. One, every single one of them. Every one of them. Minnie, I am the bad housekeeper. I am everyone. Shit on him. Shit on him. Please accept water, huh? That. Oh, maybe we should dance, huh? And the dance will be dancing. Keep on. You love to dance, huh? Oh, write me 100 dance, Mozart. There's all right dances, isn't it, huh? Non più ai tra, Barcellona rossa. Notte giorno di torna giorno.
You stop! Stop it! Stop it!
What? Let's go! Let's go!
Stop! Please, come back. Look, there's the kids. Another one. Coming right out of that corner. Oh, go ahead. Sloppy wet coming straight to you. Keep.
Get off of me!
I'm frightened. Starving. Something awful's happening to me.
I cannot bear this! I cannot bear this poor thing.
I'm thinking, it's like this now. Here. Come here. Here. It's invisible. Its face is black. Man, it becomes realer and realer to me.
Stop it, for God's sake, stop it! It's me who is frightening me! You are frightening me! If you go on like this, I will leave you. I swear. I mean it, I do.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll watch you.
Come, little wife of my heart. Where am I? Quick. Hold me and tell me who I am.
Your pussy was seen.
Who else?
Now we probably.
You're squeaky peaky? This time she minds it. Anything.
Wolfie, Wolfie.
Beep.
Wolfie, stop that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. Yeah.
Puppy.
Papa.
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 delivered.
Unexpectedly.
Of a boy.
Poor little imp to be born to that couple.
In
that room.
With that money. And the father, just a baby himself.
Oh,
And now I hear
now
something more has happened.
even stranger.
She's gone!
What do you mean?
Gonzo's gone away! She's taken the baby and gone to Bud. To the spa. It'll cost us the last money we have.
What point?
She's right to go. It's my fault. She thinks I'm mad.
Surely not.
Oh, perhaps I am. I think I am. Yes.
Look, Gun.
Let me tell you. Last night I saw the figure again. The figure in my dreams. Only I was awake. It stood before my table, all in black, its face still black, still mad. And this time it spoke to me. Wolfgang Mozart, you must write now a requiem mass. Take up this pen and begin.
A requiem?
Who is the requiem for? Who has died? It said, the work must be finished when you see me next. And then it turned and left the room.
No, this is morbid fancy, my.
That was some real things. Tell you the truth. I do not know whether it happened in my head or out of it. No wonder she's gone away. I frightened her. And now she'll miss the vaudeville.
You mean it's finished? So soon?
Oh yes, music is easy, it's marriage that's hard.
Oh, I long to hear it.
Really? It's not much, really. It's just a popular music hall. No one from the court will be there.
Ah, do you think that matters to me? I would travel anywhere for a work by you. Oh. Well, now, I am no substitute for your little wife, but I think I know someone who could be. Who? I tell you what, I'll read.
Katerina!
Oh, you quite enjoyed her company. Ah.
Signora.
And so to the opera we went, the strange band of three. First, Kapellmeister, sleek as a cat, his mistress, now fat and feathered, like the great songbird she had become in Mozart. Demented and drunk on the cheap wine which was now his constant habit. We went out into the suburbs to a crowded music hall.
You must be indulgent now with my first piece of this pie.
We sat just as we wished upon an ordinary German. The smell of sweat and salt. This is so exciting.
Do you really think so?
Yes, yes. This is exactly the audience we should be writing for, not the dreary court. As always, you show the way. As always, he did. My pungent neighbors rolled on their benches at the jokes, while I alone in their midst heard the magic flute. He had put them into it right enough. Oh yes, but how? He had turned them into an order on eternal priests. I heard voices calling out in ancient temples, and I saw a vast sun rise over a timeless land. And by its rays, all the poisons we feed each other, drawn out and burnt away. And in that sun, behold, I saw his father, no longer ever an accusing figure. The highest priest of the order. His hand extended to the world in darkness. Young fed Leopold no longer. The final pledge. Oh, the sound of that new-found peace in him mocking my undiminishing pain. There was the magic flute. There beside me. Mozart, the flute, and God, the relentless player. How long could the creature stand it, so frail, so palpably mortal? What was this I was tasting suddenly? Could it be pity? Never!
Mozart! Baron! You here? How wonderful!
I had, of course, suggested it.
What have you done? Excellent. You have put our rituals into a vulgar show. They are playing for all to see and to laugh at. You have betrayed the order.
No! I must speak.
Don't speak for him, Salieri. You were ever a fool, who dared to be hopeless men. Stupid, hopeless past. Now you are a betrayer as well. I shall never forgive you. And I shall ensure that no Freemason or person of distinction shall assist you so long as I have life. Leave alone, sir! I did not ask for this reward from your prophecy. Never speak to me.
But then all is not lost. Of course it was. Now, he was ruined, broken and shunned by all men of influence. And for good measure. He did not even get his half-receipts from the opera.
Chickinator pays him nothing.
Chickinator keeps him. Gives him enough for liquor.
And keeps all the rest.
I could not have managed it better myself. And then, silence. No word came from him at all. Why? I waited each day, not me. Why? What does he do?
He sits at his window all day and all night.
Writing.
Writing like a man possessed.
Springs up every moment.
Stares wildly at the street, expecting something. Someone. We can't imagine what.
I could. Who did he wait for? A figure in black mask and sorrowing come to take him away. I knew what he was doing alone in that slum. He was writing his requiem mass for himself. Now, I confess the wickedest thing I did to him. Oh, my friends, there is no blasphemy a man will not commit compelled to such a war as mine. No, I got me a cloak of black. Yes, and I got me a hat of black. Yes, and a mask of black. Yes. And appeared myself to the demented creature as the messenger of God. I confess that in November 1791, I, Antonio Cellier, then as now First Royal Kapellmeister to him, walked empty Vienna streets in the freezing moonlight for 7 nights on end, that precisely as clocks of the city struck 1 o'clock, I would pause beneath Mozart's window and become his more terrible clock. And each night I showed him 1 day less, stalked away. Each night the face he showed me at the glass was more crazed, until finally, with no days left to him, horror, I arrived, as usual, haunted by his terror, he was reached up beseechingly, just as the figure in his dream, come! 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 He stood shaking, as if he might fade off into death. Suddenly, incredibly, he realized all his little strength and in a clear voice called down to me the words of his opera dawn, Giovanni and I being glad to do dinner.
Voi è stato gentilissimo. Venite a cena.
On mode one terrified man who stared at another. Unbelievable. I found myself bound, just as in the opera, starting to move across the street, pushing down the large door, bursting out the stairs in stone heaps. There was no stopping it. I was in the street.
It's not finished. Not nearly. Now go back to the back. Give me 1 month more. It'll be done. I swear it. He'll grant me that. God can't want it unfinished. You know, look, see what I've done. He laid the first, he lays on the second, both together making a double fugue. I'm begging you. If you do, I'll swear I'll write a real piece of music. I know. I've boasted I've written hundreds, but it's not true. I've written nothing that's finally good. It began so well, my life. Once the world was so full, so happy. All the journeys, carriages, all the rooms of smiles. Everyone smiled at me once. The king, the Cumberland, the princess at the side. They lit my way with candles to the Clavier. My father, bowing with such joy. Chevalier Mozart, the miraculous son. Quite as it goes. Was I so bad? Was I so wicked? Is it not true?
It is. It is. I eat what God gives me, dose after dose for all of life, is poison. Oh. We are both poisoned, Amadeus, I with you and you with me. Come. Antonius here. 10 years of my hate have poisoned you to death. Oh God, oh God, God, God does not help you. Oh God, God does not love this. God does not love, he can only use, and he gave nothing for who he uses, nothing for who he denies. Has finished with you, Amadeus. You are too sick. You're too weak. And all you can do is die. No! No! Die! No! No! Leave me alone! Dear Flora, leave me alone at last! Alone! Alone!
Take to your arms. Just you. Oh, I see you now. Throw down your arms. And I'll pop. And I'll pop. And I'll pop. Let's hold me close to you, Pop. Let's sing our kissing song together. Oh, la, la, da, da, fa. La, di, da, ga, di, na, fa.
Reduce the man. Reduce the God. The oath, my vow fulfilled. Profoundest to the world, reduced to a nursery.
Oh, na, na, fi, da, da, fa. Ma, ni, ni, na, ga, ni, na, fa. Fa, 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 fa. Oh, na, na, fi, da, da, fa. Ma, ni, na, ga, ni, na, fa. Fa. Fa, fa. Good. It will be my love. It will be my love.
Salieri had.
Yes, my dear.
Yes, he told me so.
I'm sure he did.
He has.
I'm sure. I'm here to take care of you.
Salieri.
No.
Salieri.
I'm sorry I went away. But I'm here to take care of you.
Salieri.
I won't. No one is hurt me. No one. You'll get better soon, I promise. Can you hear me? If I've been a bore, if I've been a bit naggy, it's because I'm spoiled, Lovey. You spoiled me. Got to get better, Lovey. Because we need Carl, and maybe Franz as well. We wouldn't know what to do without you. And you wouldn't know what he. What we have to you won't be I'm not clever. I can't believe you living with a goose, huh? But I look at it. You must admit that. And I think it's fun too. Calling a lot. Are you listening? No one's saying. Today you married me. Best day of my life. And all I did, I was the most honest woman in the world.
The death certificate said kidney failure, hastened by exposure to cold. Generous Lord few pay for a pauper's funeral. 20 other corpses, and unmarked line pit.
What little I can spare you shall have of your children. There's no need to waste on me, so.
What did I feel? Relief. Of course, I confess. And pity, too. For the man I helped to destroy, I felt the pity that God can never feel. I weakened God's flute to thinness, and he flew as he marched without cease in a blue split in the mouth of his insatiable need. As for Constanza, in the fullness of time, she married again a Danish diplomat, dull as a clock, and retired to Salzburg, birthplace of the great composer, and became the pious keeper of his shrine.
A sweeter-tongued man never lived. In 10 years of blissful marriage, I never heard him utter a single coarse or conceited word. The purity of his life is reflected absolutely in the purity of his music. In the selling of his manuscripts, I charge by the ink. So many notes, so many shillings. And that seems to me the simplest way.
I stayed on in the city of musicians, reverenced by all, honored and all by 32 years. And slowly I came to understand the nature of God's punishment. What did I ask for in that church as a young boy? Was it not fame? Well, now I had it. I was to be complacent. The most famous musician in all of Europe, I was to be bricked up in fame, buried in fame, embalmed in fame. And yet, for work, he knew to be absolutely worthless. This was my sentence. When my nose had been rubbed in fame to vomiting, awards, receptions, civic medals, chains, suddenly his master stroke. Silence. It will all be taken away from me. Every scrap. As Mozart's music sounded louder and louder in the world, mine would fade completely until no one played it at all. I must survive to see myself become extinct. When they bundled me out in a carriage to receive my last award, a man on the curb said, "Isn't that one of the generals from Waterloo?" Nami Pointel. Dio implacabile! Dawn has come. Now I must release you. One moment's violence and it's over. You see, I could not accept this. To be sucked into oblivion. Not even my name, remember. Oh, no, I did not live on this earth to be his joke for eternity. No. I still have one trick left to see how he deals. All week long I've been shouting out about murder. Do you remember? You heard me yourself. Pardon your passion. The assassino of us. I did this deliberately. My servants carried the news into the streets. So yeah! The streets repeating to one another. My name is on every tongue in Vienna, Vienna. City of scandals. Finally, has a scandal worthy of it at last. Now, my friends, they will know for certain. Yes, they will hear about my dreadful death. And they will believe the lie forever. Whenever men speak Mozart's name with love, they will speak mine with loathing. As his fame grows in the world, so shall mine. I will be immortal after all, and he is powerless to prevent it. So, Signore. See now, if man is mocked, amici cari, I was born a pair of ears, not ears. It was only through hearing music that I knew God existed. Only through writing music that I could worship. Men all around me seek liberty for mankind, but I sought only slavery for myself, to be owned, ordered, exhausted by an absolute music. It was denied me, and with it all meaning. I cannot be Mozart. I do not wish to be any. I go, become a ghost myself. I will stand in the shadows while you come here each in your turns. And when you feel the visitation of your failures and hear the taunts of an unachievable and caring God, whisper my name to you. Antonio Salieri, patron saint of mediocrities. And in the depths of your downcastness, you can pray for me. And I will forgive you. Vi saluto.
Beethoven's Conversation Book, November 1823. Visitors write the news for the deaf man.
Salieri has cut his throat, but is still alive.
Beethoven's Conversation Book, 1824. Visitors write the news for the deaf man.
Salieri is quite deranged. He keeps claiming that he is guilty of Mozart's death and made away with him by poison.
The German Musical Times, May 25th, 1825.
Our worthy Salieri just cannot die. In the frenzy of his imagination, he is even said to accuse himself of complicity in Mozart's early death. A rambling of the mind believed in truth by no one but the deluded man himself.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
No one believes it in the world.
Mediocrities everywhere now and to come. I absolve you all. Amen.